Welcome everyone to Ocean City, Maryland. Today we are going to take a little cruise on what I think is the coolest unnamed alley in Ocean City. And we are going to turn right at 33rd Street, where Baltimore Avenue is ready to bend into Philadelphia Avenue, and go through the little shopping lot behind where Anthony's Beer, Wine, and Deli and Papa John's and Tony Luke's, etc. is located. Now, one reason I think this alley is so cool is because it's a fantastic alley to go for a walk or bicycle ride, but it's perfectly legal also to drive on. But if you do choose to drive, as you can see, you'll have to be careful, because it's quite narrow at times, and like this stretch, you'll just have to pull over and let another car pass, or if somebody's walking or bicycling. Now, I'm going to speculate that this alley was once part of Washington Lane. Maybe there's a historian out there that can verify this. So this lane goes from 33rd Street up to 44th Street. Now, the reason I think this might have once been part of Washington Lane is because Washington Lane starts at 2nd Street between Baltimore Avenue and the boardwalk, and goes up to 14th Street. And then after 14th Street, it's broken up by the hotels and such like that, but it does show up on the map occasionally for a block here and there. That's all the way up to 33rd Street. So that's why I think this may have in one period of time been Washington Lane before all the condos and hotels were built. Now, I mentioned bicycling, and it's a great little alley to go bicycling for a short little ride. But if you're in an adventurous mood and you would like to bicycle all the way from the inlet to Fenwick Island at 146th Street, this is definitely part of the route you'd like to go. Now, let me talk a little bit about how to do that. If it's the summertime and it's in the morning, you can take the boardwalk and bicycle all the way up to 27th Street. And then you can weave through the parking lots and pick up a section or two of Washington Lane up to 33rd Street, and then take this up to 44th Street. After 44th Street, though, you can keep going quite a bit farther by weaving in and out of different alleys and parking lots. You only have to get on the highway once or twice for a block on Coastal Highway. Now, another thing that you could do would be, like, in the afternoon, if you'd like to do it, and the bicycle restrictions are in place, then you could bicycle on St. Louis Avenue from Somerset Street all the way up to 17th Street. And then you can cross Coastal Highway and then get on this route. And you can keep on this route up to 65th Street and keep weaving in and out, and you only have to get on the highway, like I said, a couple of times. Now here we are. We're all the way at the end of 44th Street. So this is where this alley ends. But I'm going to keep talking here for a few minutes and show you some more of the route to bicycle all the way to Fenwick Island and hardly ever get on Coastal Highway. So see, you can make a left here and we're back on another alley. So after 65th Street, you can keep the same pattern and you weaving in and out of the different condo parking lots up to 94th Street. Now that's where you're going to have a barrier at Condo Row. But then you can cross Coastal Highway and get on the bay side. And you can weave yourself in and out through the shopping parking lots. See how we're weaving our way up through here? Now, if you don't want to go all the way to 94th Street, you can do it at about 84th Street. And you can go through some alleys, and then you can go through a little residential district called Little Salisbury. And you can keep that up all the way up to 118th Street, where the carousel is located. And then you have two options then. You can either stay on the bay side and continue the pattern of going through the shopping plaza's parking lots, or you can cross the road and you can catch White Road. And you can follow that all the way up to the Delaware line, just weaving in and out of a few condo lots every now and then, but that's pretty much our main road. The other option would be at 130th Street. You can take Cinnapuxon Avenue all the way up to like 142nd Street. You can turn left, follow that down where it meets 146th Street at Harpoon Hannah's, and there you are. You're in Delaware. So here we are up at, I think, 48th Street. All right, now how cool was that? All right, thanks for joining us. And I hope you take the time to take a stroll on that, quote, unnamed alley or bicycle ride. All right, talk to you later. Bye.